What it do? It's your boy, OG Bam. Y'all tap on up in here, man. Tap on up in here. Get on up in there, folks. 1 minute early. 1 minute early. Y'all get on up in here, man. Got one person up here. Get on up in here, man. Get on up in here, man. Yeah. Get on up in here. Get on up in here, man. Let's talk about it. I'm waiting on y'all, man. We need some people to tap on in, man. I'm early, man. Bam is early. Get on up in here, man. Let's see who's coming up in here, man. Come on up in here, man. Y'all got to come on up in here, man. I know I came early. Hey, what does it take to get peace, man, in our community, man? What does it take, man? What does it take? Y'all want to pay some tickets off today, y'all. Get on up in here, man. Get up in here. Get up in here, man. 315, man. Where they at, man? Where y'all at, man? Y'all tap on up in here, man. Tap on in here with your boy. What it takes to get peace. Yesterday's live with Crazo. One of my best lives, man. Getting Kev McNally Bell. Cartoon. Hey, shouts out to them for all the support they give, brother, man. I want to extend my apologies to my homie Eastside Mike, man. I got beside myself yesterday on some little liquor. I went big on my homeboy, man. Somebody I've been loving for years, man. Shouts out to you, Eastside Mike. I extend my apologies. Reach out at your boy, man. Reach out at your boy. Reach out at your boy, Eastside Mike. Again, I extend my apologies to my homie, man. That's what grown man's do, y'all. Y'all tap on up in here, man. Y'all get on up in here. We got 7 people in it, but ain't nobody said hi yet, man. Ooh, what's going on? Y'all tap on in, man. Tap on in, man. Get up in here, man. Get on up in here, man. 3 of them just tapped out real quick. So that tell you be trolls up in here, man. They come peeking and hiding. They go, Blade, though. What's up, Blade? How you living, homie? How you living? What it's going to take, man, for us to get peace in our community, man? What it's going to take? I know y'all know about it. Extra 40, whatever is extra. The young brother from the 40s, they say he in jail for a pistol. They check this out, man. Yeah, I'm good, Blade, when they paid some tickets today, man. So I'm good, man. Now I'm broke when they paid them. I'm trying to get my L's, man. I had to go pay some tickets off, man. It was short on funds. But I made it happen, though. Right? But what it's going to take for us to really get peace in our community, y'all, I believe it's going to take more positive examples. What's up, OG? What that say? That was a solid combo. Crazy. Say it again, my brother. I liked that. I like that. Yeah, I enjoyed that live, man. Crazy woke me up this morning with a text, man. That's my loved one right there, man. Crazy to be a young brother, got his head on tight, man. I commend that brother, man. He got courage, he got patience. And I'm trying to obtain that same type of patience, man. I got the courage, but I just ain't got that patient game intact yet. And it's gonna take brothers like him and me and everybody else, Kev Mack and everybody else that tap in to say we tired of the bullshit that's going on in our communities, man. I don't know if y'all heard about that little brother. I put a remix on it about that little brother losing his life on 108th and Western in Los Angeles, man. When I say Los Angeles, I mean LA County. But he got killed on 108th and Western over a fist fight. High school students, man. And people, what I don't understand, why people grab their phone and want to film shit, man. If you ain't telling, you're doing some telling. So be careful what you're doing, man. You know, if you ain't trying to stop nothing, why you want to film it? You perpetuating the problem. You being the cause of the problem. If you ain't trying to stop it, that's why we can't have peace. We need to learn how to be more protective and respectable and lovable towards each other in our community, because ain't nobody else gonna love and respect us and protect us. We got to learn how to do that for ourselves, man. So y'all tap on up in here, man. Don't run from it, run to it. Don't run from it, run to it. I got my little beard. I'm gonna pay these tickets off. I'm good. I'm good. But y'all tap on in here, man. Y'all can throw a question or two at me. But I know a lot of people always pointing fingers at the bangers. But the bankers ain't the only ones cause of the problems in our community. We're all the cause of some of the bullshit going on in our community. Ben, I just hit you and said, where you been, baby? What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? That's what I'm talking about, man. But listen to me, man. We got to step our game up, man. We got to step our game up in our community. If we don't, it's gonna be too late, man. We losing the battle, not protecting each other. We losing that battle. We losing the battle and not respecting each other. We got to win that battle, man. And it takes us to want that. It ain't gonna take no, as I always said, it ain't gonna take no Superman to come flying in the community on the cape, save our community. We got to be the ones who want to save our community. We got to think about the kids, man. If we don't think about the kids, ain't nothing else gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna change. So we got to be the ones to say, hey, man, let's make it happen. I had somebody get at me yesterday, man, my boy Corby from Bakersfield. He asked me to give a picnic for the front liners so people can come meet and greet, get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? Damu, what it do, baby? What it do? Glad you tapped in, man. After this, I'm gonna get ready to go to work, y'all. But listen to me, man. It's time for us to get up off our butts and do what's supposed to be done in order to bring peace in our community. We got to demand it first. So if we don't demand it, ain't nobody gonna give it. We got to want 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 this, man. We got to want this. And the cold part is, we so quick at pointing fingers at each other, but we forgetting that when we point one finger at somebody else, we got three fingers pointing back at ourselves. We got to step to the plate and say enough is enough. There shouldn't be no options except the kids, the women. I had a sister comment on my show when I posted something. I would say, yeah, the black man supposed to protect the black man. When I said that, I also said the black community. So that included the black woman. But I want people to understand this. I don't want nobody to misconstrue the things that I say. I take it as them racist. When I say my community, those who live in my community is part of my community. So if you're Hispanic, you're a part of my community. But the Hispanics got to step to the plate too. Right? And the reason I'm saying that, look what No Jumper just did with the Northerners on this show. No Jumper is one of the master and biggest agitators and instigators and manipulators on YouTube. They're trying to create drama in the black and brown community. Yet y'all want to be on these shows. Y'all want to go to a show. See, he ain't gonna bite nobody like me on this show because I ain't gonna accept the bullshit that he be dishing out. Especially that you got that bad bitch energy. He can't get at OG Bam like that. OG Bam gonna catch a case if he get at me like that. I'm gonna put him in his place. And I wish DW Flame them. I ain't gonna say the other ones, because DW Flame, the only one on that show, got enough heart to put him in his place. And DW Flame should, on live air, put Adam 22 in his place for manipulating, agitating, and instigating problems in our community. So he's constantly trying to have brothers go at each other, and he get these wannabe athletic flacco, whatever they call themselves. Get these dudes that do the same type of shit. And on other social medias, on other channels, you get the gang members that's perpetuating the problem too. It ain't just him. He's just the ringleader of it. But it's our own kind that's doing it. Don't know real Crippin' blood want to continue seeing blood shedded in their community. We're tired of that. It's time to grow up, man. Ain't nothing wrong with claiming your hood. But a responsible man protects his hood. A responsible man lead by example. A responsible man think of the kids before he think of himself. A responsible man think of his wife before he think of himself. Tap back into that video, that live with Crazo yesterday, and listen to what me and Crazo was talking about. The damn opinion is peace is not a dream. It's a reality. We just got to get off our butts and say there's no other option but peace. We got to learn how to police our own communities. When I say police our communities, I ain't talking about no camera on nobody, grabbing your phone, filming everything you see, but you can get some likes and views or get some likes on TikTok. No, I ain't talking about calling the police. No, that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just saying enough is enough. Enough is enough. Your community should be your sanctuary. And it's on us that's making it crazy. We the one making it crazy over here, man. I done did my share of destruction in my past days, man. I do not like some of the shit I done did in the past, man. That shit wasn't cool. Yeah, I might have wanted my name to ring like Raymond. I'm telling you, Raymond Washington, Tam, bartender, pudding, salty, turtle, it's big bait, let's dog, and the rest of the homies that's resting in peace. Trust and believe, man. They do not like what's going on, what they see from heaven, man. Because they left kids and grandkids out here. And if they left homies out here, you always putting it on the dead homie. Honor your dead homie by wanting to protect your community, wanting your community to eliminate all the bullshit. You're putting your dead homies, kids and grandkids at risk. It ain't kids doing this, y'all. This is grown people doing this. Kids is fist fighting. Now they pulling out pistols, wanting to kill each other. Who the fuck y'all think they getting that from? They getting that shit from us. We got to stop that type of behavior and lead by example. That's what's needed in our community today, man. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of the bullshit, man. I'm really tired of it, man. We got to do better, y'all. We must do better. Fuck the trolls, fuck Adam, fuck everybody else. That's against what we want in our community. We want peace. We want ceasefire in our community. We don't want the chaos in our community. You understand what I'm saying? We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. And this is what we got to do. We can't point fingers at somebody else and we're the number one cause of the bullshit. Let's be the number one cause of peace. Let's put peace on the platform, man. And don't tell me it can't work. Listen to the young brother Munch. Young Damu brother, he's advocating peace. He want to see it. Now, if you can see Crips and Damu sitting on podcasts and not fighting, why you think we can't get along on the streets? If you can see Crips sitting on the platform and they're getting along and not fighting, and not shooting at each other, why we can't do that? It's a goddamn shame, man. The only place Crips and Bloods get along at is in the cemetery. That's crazy, man. I ain't trying to get to the cemetery to have peace. I want peace on earth, man. Let's create your heaven on earth, man. Stop doing this bullshit and let's get down to the real shit. Stop running from it and run to it. That's what we got to do, man. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just tired of it, man. I'm just tired of it. Yeah, you get the gangbangers on there putting the extras on who they are and what they done did. Man, I ain't never in my life seen a gang of motherfuckers talk about unsolved murders. How many bodies they got. Getting on YouTube, flashing pistols. Every time they hit a lick, they want to be on YouTube. You tell it on yourself. There ain't nobody else telling them. You tell it on yourself. And this is what people need to understand, man. Social media is meant to enlighten and to school people, man. Not to admit us to degrade ourselves. And the cold part about it, man, Crips and Bloods out of LA is the only ones going at each other on social media, especially on YouTube. What kind of game is this, man? You studio gangsters, y'all, if y'all had took that title away from Ice Cube, y'all had earned that title. Social media banging, party dress up bangers. It's definitely on social media. Let's eliminate that behavior, man. Because I know you dudes as parents. We got females, young sisters want to glamorize being on a blade. Man, what's so fly about being on the blade? You need to get your feet did. That's the only thing I see what you're doing on the blade. Let's stop doing that. Let's be mindful. These black kids is looking at us to be positive role models. The only thing we display is a negative image. You can't get mad if you don't raise your child. You send them to the streets. Because the streets will definitely raise your child. And the streets wasn't built for everybody. That's why they got sidewalks. And that's what people need to start understanding. It's time for the black men and the black women to wake up, make it make sense, smell the coffee. Kids is what's matter. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to keep the village intact. We've been coming home out these penitentiaries, man. Ain't nobody trying to go back to jail. Yeah, you got a few trying. Because going to jail is easy. Getting out is the hard part. But let's stop trying to glorify and glamorize bullshit. Glorify and glamorize this real shit. Stop running from it and run to it. That's all I'm saying, man. Y'all throw some questions at me, because I ain't gonna stand there for 30 minutes. Man. Y'all throw some questions at me. You see the cash out. And the support from $1 to whatever you got, man. Support the unity. Let's make this thing happen, y'all. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. I got my boy Damouk address, his phone number. I'm gonna get at him about the picnic. I'm gonna see if he wanna hook up. We can do something about a picnic. Because I think a picnic with us do fine. I when Gangsta gave one, it was cool. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people want to be a part of something, but don't nobody want to come out and be a participant. See, being a part of and being a participant is different. We got to start being a participant of the realness, man. Let's stop running from it and let's start running to it. The non-affiliates, let me see this, man. The non-affiliates need to run the hood. Why I say the non-affiliate need to run the hood? Shit, non-affiliates, man, check this out. Wise, I want you to understand this. No disrespect, I respect your opinion. And me and Crazo both said this. Non-affiliates also play a role in some of the bullshit that goes on in the country. You got to be a Crip or Blood to create drama. It's a whole lot of non-affiliate dudes that's associated with gang members. They're associated with the bullshit that goes in our neighborhood. We can't just point fingers at dudes like me. Dudes that look like me, or dudes that bang like I used to bang. No, man. Everybody in the community, from robbing to stealing to selling drugs. If you had a blue rag in your pocket or a red one, if you played and rolling doing some bullshit to harm your own community, you play a role in the destruction. So how can the non-affiliates run the hood? Let's make it make sense. You feel me? Let's make it make sense, man. Crips and Blood stuff has run. No, why would you say that, man? And you tell me that Crips and Bloods has took lives. I felt some of them, the loss of a life, many lives in this gang shit. But it ain't just on the Crips, man. We ain't the only ones ruining the neighborhood. Watch this, man. Crips and Bloods wasn't burning up the community. It wasn't just Crips and Bloods burning up the community during the 92 uprising. It wasn't Crips and Bloods burning up the community during the 65 riot. Them was black folks. And some of them was non-civilians. And Crip wasn't even out in 65. Don't just point the fingers at the banging, man. I'm the gatekeeper of Crip and Damouks in my blackness. But I'm gonna call the ball and strike a strike. I ain't gonna never run from it. I'm gonna run to it. Let's make it make sense, baby. See, that's our biggest problem. Why? We're constantly pointing fingers at somebody else instead of looking at the man in the mirror. We all play a role, brother. Based on you just saying Crips and Bloods is saying you pointing the finger. No, man, we ain't the only ones doing that. Crips and Bloods ain't the only ones doing that, man. We ain't the only ones doing our neighborhoods, doing the hoods. We all played a role in that. We all play. See, you know what else? I noticed how people point fingers at bangers. If y'all go back 10, 15, 20 years ago, when the police was beating on brothers, the first thing a lot of people, spectators would say and comment on where the Crips and Bloods at now. Shit, I'm saying that today. Because if I see the police beating up on anybody, black, white, green, purple, I'm going to help that person. I ain't going to have my camera. So if you want me to be a freedom fighter, don't blame me on the cause of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me be a freedom fighter, then you still putting me down because this, you feel me? No, that ain't. Remove the criminal element and focus on the politics. To a certain degree, you might be. But all the black politicians ain't in favor of us, nor in favor for our community. Where Maxine Waters at now? You feel what I'm saying? I mean, we'll sit up and vote for black politicians, people to become in politics. They give us false promises and we bite into that. We buy into what they're selling. They don't give us our receipt back. You understand what I'm saying? They don't give us the receipt back. You feel me? Glad to see you, OG. Thank you. But listen to me, man. Don't just blame it on the bankers. We all played a role, man. You ain't just had to be a banker to ruin your neighborhood. Selling drugs, ruin your community. Robbing, ruin your community, especially if you're robbing a black-owned business and you black. You ruin your community by not supporting the black-owned store. We don't even support our own establishments. We'd rather get the money to somebody else. So that's support to ruin your community. Let's all just stand up. But check this out, man. Like Crazo said, 85% of us want peace. The other 35 might not. I mean, 15% might not. So guess what? That's the 15% that ain't above the law. They can get their ass spanked. See, it shouldn't be no option when it comes to wanting to save your community. See, a lot of us didn't know no better, wise. I was one of them at that time. I'm not ashamed to say this, nor embarrassed. I was a Ku Klux Klan in the black man body, because the only thing I did too was the black people. I no longer subscribe to hurting the black man or robbing the black establishment. I ain't gonna never steal a black man life, man. And if you oppose a threat on mine, I'm gonna try my damnedest to walk away from it if I won't have to go there where I know I'm gonna go there. Because there's only two options if I get into it with somebody, cemetery or the penitentiary. And I'd rather be alive in the pen than anybody's cemetery, because I'm terrified of that. Now, I'm keeping it 100 on that, but it takes a village to keep the village intact. Black men need to start being mentors and black role models in these black kids' life, whether they got a father or not. You understand what I'm saying? It's on us to get off our black ass and pave the concrete in our community. I remember, man, a year ago, I used to say if there's any black establishments, or if you got your garage gang graffiti on it, if you reach out to me on the email, if you buy the paint, I'll paint it for you for free. Did nobody do it? So that's telling me they must like the gang graffiti on their property or on their businesses. See, a person was reaching out to do it for free. All you had to do is get the paint. But I ain't gonna complain on that. If they like it, I love it. But I am gonna complain about us not having peace. Because I'm tired of looking at the news, seeing young kids lose their lives. A person like me can live to see 60 plus. That child deserves to see that too. Parents do not supposed to bury their child. A child's supposed to bury their parents when their parents get at that age and they no longer here with us. This is what we got to step to the plate and do, man. So let's not point fingers at somebody else. Let's not point fingers, man, if you're not a gang man. And you don't know all the aspects of what's going on in the community, because the bangers ain't the ones just ruining the neighborhood, man. We played a role in it. I'm not going to deny that. We played a role in it. Yes, we did. But we're not by ourselves. So let's be careful who we pointing fingers at, because when you're pointing one at me, you're pointing three at yourself. Hey, don't run from it, run to it, baby. Y'all, come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all tap on in here, man. And support the Unity Walk. Let's make the Unity Walk pop, man. Let's make this thing happen. Let's make this. I got like 8 more minutes. Let's make this thing happen. I know a lot of y'all didn't tap in. I'm trying to set up. Mr. Henderson, what it do, loved one? What it do, little homie? I'm trying to set up an interview right now with somebody that y'all been seeing on YouTube. Come to find out, me and this man been knowing me, and I've been knowing him. You know, my aunties, my cousins, and all that. You understand what I'm saying? We talked on the phone for about 20 minutes, man, the other day. I'm trying to set up an interview with him, man, and I just want our communities to be better. I welcome Hispanics that's willing to come on here and talk something positive, not come at me with that bullshit, that fake troll shit. I'm not with none of that. If you for positivity and you want peace in your community, tap in. Hit me on my email, and you can come on my show and we can elaborate on all that. But if you for the bullshit, keep it pushing, man. Kick rocks, man. Go sit in the dugout. Keep being a motherfucking fan and sitting in the cheap seats. So when we get to pointing fingers and complaining and not doing nothing, we just sitting in the cheap seats being fans. See, I ain't no nigga that want to run from the neighborhood. I want the neighborhood to get better. You know what I'm saying? So I might not hang on blocks and all that like I used to, but I'm in some grown man shit. That's what I'm talking about, man. How many cars you got on that trailer today, man? But y'all better come on with it, man. Come on with it, man. Enter the Unity Walk. My boy right here, my little fam, my little homie, he talking about the water and all that. So let's make this happen. I'm gonna get at him, Damu, as well as other people I know that's frontliners, and say, do they want to contribute to? Do they want to give a picnic? We want to give a picnic, man. We're gonna do this picnic. I just want to find a nice water everybody can come into. we can sit back and have a ball. So until then, man, y'all got to start thinking more better about being black. Love yourself, respect yourself. Stop wanting to hurt people that look like you. Spend some time with your kids, man. You understand what I'm saying? Spend some time. What's that on there? Oh, the Mounties? All right. All right. That's what I'm talking about for the Mounties. Yeah. But come on, man. Let's do better, y'all. Let's do better. I ain't going to keep y'all long, man, because I got to get ready to go to work. On that note, man, if ain't nobody told you they love you today, OG Bam love you. Tap in from $1 to whatever you can support. Hit the cash out. Triple O, bam, 131. That's for the Unity Walk. I wouldn't care if it's $1. Just hit it and support the Unity Walk. This must be established. On that note, man, peace. I love y'all.